What up, though, everybody? Welcome to the What Up, Though show. I am your host, Agent Smith, better known as Ozone O. And I got a special guest tonight. Please introduce yourself, madam.
My name is Astorcia Gilmore, Miss Astorcia Gilmore.
All right, Mrs. Astorcia. I'm very happy to have you on the show tonight. I know this is irregular for you, to pop out like this. I'm glad you chose me to rock with, though. That's all I can say about it,
Exactly.
Well, what's on your mind tonight? I heard, like I told people, I said, they asked me why you was coming on. I said, well, you're going to have to tune in. She want to clear the air about some rumors and maybe some fake pages and some misinformation that's been floating around and whatnot. She don't want to go into the new year with all of that baggage, that old baggage surrounding her, So I told everybody to tune in and let's talk about it. I told them this ain't an interview, it's more of a conversation.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so I'll start it off. There are some things going on here in Washington, D.C., where I am. There are fake pages being made up on me, making a lot of disrespectful, very disrespectful, extremely disrespectful comments. These people are hiding behind these pages. I will say this, I'm never a victim. I'm not playing victim. And yes, I do jump on Facebook, but when I'm on Facebook, it's my face. I'm naming names, I'm calling people out, and I'm speaking directly to them. However, these 4 individuals, 3 weak broads and 1 sissy dude, decides that they're going to continue to make these pages on me and say all this derogatory stuff. Number one, they're not embarrassing me, but it's becoming like very overbearing and it's over the top. It's like every day, every 5 minutes, every 15 minutes, they are posting stuff. Now I'm gonna go into this. The people are Eon Williams, he's the sissy.
Yes.
Amrell Allen, the bulldog, the bull dagger. Kim Boone, another bull dagger, and Twala McClain, another prissy who wants to claim she's wife to this person and she's this, that, and the other. And as we go on, I'm going to get into all of that. As I have stated, I am never a victim because I have jumped on Facebook and made statements about them, but I have a life. I'm not going to sit and continue to do every single day, every hour. This boy is on dope. He's snorting dope. They popping pills or whatever. I do no drugs. I never have. I am 51 years old. I'm not going to keep entertaining this. I'm not going to keep allowing it to happen. And I'm not going into 2021 with the excessive bullshit that they're playing. Okay, so starting with Eon Williams. Mr. O up for debate. Every time he put up a video on him, he feels that he'll go and put up a Facebook page or an IG page on me. He had a problem with my sons. I said to him, how it started is something about their father. And I'm going to say this. I don't want to talk about their father. It's not about what my affiliation to him is, whether I'm his son's mother or not. This does not have anything to do with what they continue to do. He put up some disrespectful stuff about my son on his Facebook page. And somebody inboxed it to me and said, Astorcia, why he doing this? What's going on? I had no knowledge of what was going on. I did not jump on social media and say anything to him. I inboxed him and I said, listen, why you doing all of that? What's the point? That man said he don't want nothing else printed on him. Why you going after my kids? Like, why you posting their faces saying all this disrespectful shit. Man recognized man dead. My kids are men. They not no suckers. They not no faggies. They don't get on, jump on social media and do all this back behind the closed door shit. He gonna say to me, I don't know what you're talking about, and you got me fucked up. So I said, if so, take their pictures down off your stuff and step to them. He went, instead of just going on and stepping to them and saying something, he posted a PS, not even a PSI. It's a feds pre-sentence paper on their father, which was his paper that I found out that it was the paper that he signed for his for his sentencing. He signed the paper for his sentencing. Eon posted the paper. It was a government paper. I finds out that when I went to take I had screenshotted it and copied it. When I went to take the paper to somebody that's a lawyer, he said to me, don't show nobody that you had that paper, you going to jail. Because you're not supposed to have that paper. Where did you get the paper from? So I showed him on Instagram where Eon had posted the paper. He was like, Astorcia, that's too much. That's too much of that man's information. But they went and lied on me and told this man that I told him to take a picture down. It wasn't a picture. It was a federal government paper that he posted on this man. Upon that, he inboxed me and said, bitch, you got me fucked up. You don't know what you're talking about. You better get the fuck out of my face. So I said, bitch, excuse me? Okay, now you want to play ball because I'm the wrong one. So I said to him, your dead mother's a bitch and don't ever disrespect me because you got the wrong one. So he put up a video, some video that they did, I guess years ago or 2015, something like that. Now everybody on the page watching the same thing I'm watching. But because I was the only one to step up and say something, I'm getting all this backlash. You're not going to keep on using my name for baits. You're not. Nobody at this point. So he put the video up. So I called somebody. I say, y'all see this video? Why he doing this? He telling me it's not him putting the video up. He don't have a clip. They telling me he lying. He the only person with the clip. Because guess what? He did the damn video. Mm-hmm. So I say to him, what's the problem with you while you doing all this? You're not going after my son. I'm sorry. You go after my son, we all come as a package. So he gonna say, fuck your sons. Them ain't his sons. They want to be his sons. And he start posting all this other shit about my sons and them. So I'm saying you this mad because this man said he don't want you to print nothing. Now dig this. Since he want to be a sissy and run his mouth and hiding behind these pages talking all this shit about me, you can't stand in my water, bitch. But I'm gonna make you burn. You and sat up there and was trying to turn me against my son father, my stepson and my son. This what he doing to me on inbox. You don't know, they don't fuck with you, Astorcia. They trashing you. You out of the loop. You and your son. He saying, the man saying this about you and the man saying that about you. So I'm saying to myself, you really have lost your mind. So I said to him, he said, I got letters with him saying all this trash in your name. He don't fuck with you. So I said, okay, cool, post them. Post the letters on Facebook, put them on your wall so everybody in the world can read them. Since he said all this fucked up shit about me, post it so everybody can read them. So then he started talking about my stepson. You, that nigga, you taking up and flip. Let me tell you something. I wouldn't care if my kids curse me. I would say with them minds. We going together. This the war. We gonna fight that war together. So he gonna sit up here and say, whatever he went back and told his father decided he didn't want to talk to me. Now you want to prey on him. No, I'm not doing that. So I told him, I said, check this out. I already know what's going on. Get the fuck on about your business and go head on. And like I said, don't address me about it no more and stop putting that shit up about them and roll out. Right. He mad because the man said don't do nothing on him. He was trying to do movies, bringing cameras and all that shit down Southwest, and his shit got cut off. You mad. You the one that's mad. They mad at me because I'm saying lead them. All I said to these people was, and this funky ass pissy bitch Tawala McClain, you keep wanting to jump on this page, that page, jump on all these $2 magazines. You embarrassing this man. Respect the man. All I'm saying is respect this man. The man is not here. If he was here, y'all would be respecting him. So why don't you respect him now? It's the same thing. But as for Eon, he don't know him, so you don't know how he rolling for real. You listening to people in prison saying this and saying that, and you coming up with all this dumb shit. I didn't say nothing disrespectful. I didn't jump out there. None of that. When I seen it, I reacted as any normal person would have did. Whether he my son father, a dude I dealt with, a dude I know, it don't matter. It don't matter. It's not about what my affiliation. It's about the respect. Respect the man. That's all I see. So they go. He go and he want to be Team Eon, Team Tawala, and these other two broken down ass cell bucket ass bitches. All of y'all, all four of them together against me one. Excuse my French, and I'm gonna say this about I'm the baddest bitch in DC. The baddest bitch in DC. Because if the four you rodent motherfuckers think y'all gonna roll on me, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Now, he's sitting up here doing all this running around. Eon is running the page. First, it was Hood Receipt 1. This is some of the stuff from that page. That picture, they saying talking all this shit about me. Wrote all this right here about me. Put me up as a rat. Put me up as a rat.
Why would he do that? What is this? What is his? What you think his intention is for doing this type of shit? He wrote all of that stuff you got right there.
Yes, and more. Now it's time. First, I was a. This is my okay. So you putting up? Okay, let me keep on. First, he put up red extortion. I'm like, red extortion. You don't have near file on me. Near paperwork, no niggas in jail to say that I ever told anything on anybody. All my cases are by myself. I've been locked up 32 motherfucking times, and each one of my cases is by myself. From petty since I was 15 years old to the day I went to federal prison. So I had one case with a co-defendant. We took that to trial. You posted petty stuff on me. Driver's licenses, bad checks for $300. Yeah, when I first started writing checks, I sure was writing for $300, and I went to the bigger league. But you ain't pulling out the fast shit. Where my gun charges and shit at? You missing that? You can't get that? You can't. You don't want to talk about that though. But y'all want to pull out the petty shit on me. Let's pull out the big girl shit. Put my big drawers on. Let's pull that shit out. You sissy. Any tapes and posting that. Okay, they went from rat extortion. So what I did, he made up a document which is supposed to be a civil action paper that I supposed to took out some type of stay away order on a bra when I was in the some domestic violence house. I went And yet the whole time, it's two dudes that I used to deal with years ago. They called the police on me. They made reports on me. So I went on my page and I made a video about that and I put that up. I'm not going to expose them dudes' names no more. One dead, one murdered. They gone about their business. You shouldn't even brought them up because the one that's dead, if he was here, he'd have shut all that down. Trust me, he'd have shut all that down. So they couldn't get me with the rat Astorcia thing. So now they moving to the HIV/AIDS. Not gonna work. No, I do not have HIV/AIDS. And when my test results come back, I will come on this show and post them. But first of all, first and foremost, if I did have HIV/AIDS, what the fuck is it to y'all? I
Right.
sleeping with our boys. 3 of them is bull daggers. All 3 of them sleeping together. So what Eon, which one of them you sleeping with? Because Tawala, she go hard. She go hard. You want to sit around and talk about me? She go hard. So Eon, if you got $12, hit her off because the bitch needs something to eat. Like for real. What type of games is y'all playing? Now, going to Amarillo Island, bitch, you 60. You 59, 60. You don't want to meet up with me so I can drag you. What's up with that? Then y'all sit and y'all play police games. So Walla ran to the police station and got a whole fake stay away order on me. And I forgot to put, but I will bring it on it. And when you look at the handwriting, from her handwriting to the handwriting of the letter that's printed in this magazine she did, it's the same handwriting. She wrote the letter on Wayne. Let's get all this shit straight. We're going to put all this on the table right now. I had enough. Y'all not going to keep playing with me. You're not going to think you're going to box me in a corner with y'all bullshit. You're not hurting me. Y'all hurting y'allself. Y'all making y'allself look bad, hiding behind a page. Every time I speak on y'all, I'm speaking straight up. I'm on a view where everybody can see who I am. The police called my phone and said, why am I following them? Following who? Sir, I have a life. I'm at work and I'm at my bar, which I gave it to up for debate to post my shit since I ain't got no bar. She don't got no bar. She been working on a hookah bar. Y'all can't, what's wrong with them is they can't get in my business. If y'all look at their page and look at them bull daggers, all 3 of them. So Walla look terrible with no makeup on. Girl, go sit y'all raggedy asses down somewhere. On my line. Let me breathe. Let me breathe. I ain't going nowhere. And if I did have HIV/AIDS, I'm going to live longer than all 4 of you motherfucking clients. Trust me, I am. The shit is ridiculous. Like, yeah, don't get me wrong. I get on my page and I say what I got to say and I'm done with it the next day. I'm telling these bros, we can deal with this because when I catch one of y'all, we going over to jail. I hope y'all can stand y'all help over there because I can stand mine. I'm good. And I'm affiliated. So every day that we over there, you bitches gonna go through something. I told y'all that before. You gonna go through something. You gonna go through some. Ask the sissy boy. He been doing it since he was 15 years old. Why you so mad, Eon? Sweethearts. Why you so mad? My ass just talking shit about me. Why you so mad, baby cakes? What's the problem? You not getting boy. You's a child. You's a child. You don't even know your place, nigga. You's a child. You got the wrong, I told you before. You got the wrong one, but I will drag you. I know I'll beat you up, Eon. Shitty butt. Shitty butt, Eon. Every time you sweat, you smell like shit. What's up with you, though? You ain't saying nothing. This man put all that stuff up here on you. You ain't said one thing, man, but you keep posting my name, posting me here and posting me there. My friends, my homies and shit getting tired of saying that shit. Then you want to keep trying to tag people pages to it. They not entertaining y'all. They not entertained. And the bitch Kim Boone want to be fake Muslim. Shit, what broad you know walking around mad because I don't want to be friends with them? I told this broad, go ahead and roll out, bitch. I didn't even say nothing to her. I got on Facebook one day. I said, let me change my number. I said, my number changed. She all on Facebook talking about, oh, sis, you changed your number and didn't tell me. So another little girl that's cool with me, she come up, she like, Astorcia, don't pay her no mind. I'm like, I'm not. Whole time, she gonna get in my business. You don't want to be my friend, so what's the problem? We in a halfway house. She snitches on me for having a car. I still was trying to deal with the bra. A dude that was cool with me was dealing with her. She was giving him her little bit of money. You press for the meat. Don't nobody want you. You got ass. You got water in your ass. It's lopsided. You got one ass up and one ass down. You ain't got no teeth in your mouth. You can't even get a nigga no head. What is the problem? What is the problem with me? Why y'all on my line? Y'all on my line. Y'all. Me and my kids, we doing fine. We balling. My sons is grown. They ain't worried about no baby father shit. And another thing, let's check this. Let's stamp this now. No, I never, ever in my entire life wanted to get on no documentaries to talk about no man's life, because at the end of the day, I am a woman, and a woman should know your place. And as a gangster woman, because y'all can't fuck with my gangster, y'all mad at that. Y'all will never fuck with my gangster. As a gangster woman, you keep your mouth closed. I don't care if he drag you, beat you, house you, stuff you, like he did her, sell you and give you to his friends. Keep your mouth closed. So don't bring that to me. Women should keep their mouth closed. Your mouth should be closed. You shouldn't be jumping on no documentaries and magazines talking about he had the money and he had the power. He told me this over the jail. He said he killed that person. They was going to kill him, this and the other. Real women of the street code, you don't do that. I don't understand what's going on around here because the street code messed up. Because back in my era, and you know, my son always telling me, Ma, this ain't back in your days. I see that. I see that. You run your mouth, ass to be swimming. You'll be swimming somewhere. The same 15 minutes you had a fame to run your mouth, be the same 15 minutes your ass is out of here. So I'm confused as to why these people still running their mouth. As for me, when y'all think y'all can come to me and tell me that man trashing me, he said he ain't your son father. He said this, he said, let me explain something to y'all. Cut it. Until he picks up pen and paper and write me and say, Astorcia, I said all that, y'all can take that shit to y'all grave and kiss where I go to the toilet at, like real life. That's not going to make me jump out there and jump on y'all side with this man to trash him. Fuck y'all. Take that shit to the bank. I'm not going to ever disrespect that man. I don't care what he say about me. I'm a better woman than that. I ain't got to do all of that. And no, and no. I never tried to do any documentaries. What I'm going to say? What I'm going to say on the documentary? Oh, y'all, I missed the meat and I want him to come out. That's about all I can say. What am I going to say on a documentary about it? It doesn't add up. Whatever I know, I'm taking it to my grave with me. But y'all got to pay attention. Please pay attention. Because when you see these people jumping up on these documentaries and these magazines saying all these people so-called business that they know about these dudes, they done talked to them people and they told them it was okay. Because trust and believe me, if I jump on a documentary talking about who he murdered, if I saw him murder, I'm going over there. They gonna handcuff my ass right out of them people's studio. Come on, miss. Since you know all that, you come and go with us. So while they doing all of that, you got to pay attention. Pay attention. And then they put up, you saying all of this to us. You ain't say nothing to Sean Branch about calling him gay. Let me explain something to y'all. Please don't ever misconstrue me. I am a woman first, a female, and a mother, a aunt, a grandmother, and all. That's men shit. That man can speak for himself. He don't need me to speak for him on that. I wasn't speaking for him or Eon. I told him take something down because by the time he'd have seen it, or by the time somebody would have wrote him and told him it was floating all over the internet, it would have been too late. So I ain't do nothing wrong. I didn't jump out of place. I didn't speak out of turn or nothing. And I don't run my mouth, because if I ran my mouth, I had a lot I could say. But for what? For what? What is that? Me running my mouth telling his business, where's that going to get me? How I'm going to eat off that? This bitch around here selling, gave her some magazines to sell. If I tell a story, you're not going to give me no magazines to sell. You're going to sell them magazines and bring me my motherfucking money. All them whores, they dollar whores and 1 cent whores. Y'all can't get in my business. So y'all little HIV scam, it's not going to work. I done been, and I'm going to put myself out there. I ain't been with as many dudes as she had. You done been with rappers and boxers, and you still come around here talking about this man after 2 decades? Let him go. I'm not pressed about nobody's baby mother. My son grown. What y'all talking about? My son a grown man. Ain't nobody tripping off that. I specifically said, let that man go. He got a whole life he living. Let him go. But you know why they doing it? Y'all better pay attention. When you keep writing all this shit on these people and these blogs and the internet, you keeping them in that cell. These fed people, the government, they pay attention watching that. Some of them might like it. Y'all giving them more information than they can screw. They think so anyway. So you honestly think I'm going to jump on something and start saying, oh, he did this and he did. I did not. I'll die first. It's called death before dishonor. I'll die first before I do something like that. That's not who I am. That doesn't represent me. And I would never disrespect him in no type of way. If he did disrespect me or say whatever, that's between him and Allah. They got to deal with that, not me. I'm going to keep it pushing. That's how I eat. I'm going to keep it pushing. Y'all don't understand, like, get with it. Like, seriously, get with it. Y'all keep Eon, you on so much dope, you can't even sleep. This boy don't have nowhere to live. You live in pillar to post where you hide behind a fucking sesame bun tree. Like, for real. You lost out here, Sean. You ain't making no money off no books. You ain't doing nothing. I got more pennies in my pocket than you got in your fucking pocket. What you talking about? And you got your 3 pit bulls in a skirt. That's the book you made, right? Them 3 dumb, weak-ass bitches you running around with. Them bitches can't even face me. They punks. They cowards. Hiding behind a page, addressing me. And again, it's Eon, he the leader of it. And if anybody jump on my live talking about that man ain't like that, you better go check it's called Hood Receipts. That's what he put up. Go check your receipts, nigga, because he is doing it. I don't have no reason to lie on him. It's been stamped. But I had enough of it. All this hiding behind the page, calling the police. The police not coming to get me, sweetheart. Then he jumping on shit, talking about people making hits. First he said, people making hits. Yes. You want to be with the mafia, baby? Shit. No. Yes. Who talk like that? Who speaks like that? Who is this 2020? Who's speaking about hits? Now he jumped on there and say, you got people doing your dirty work. First, I was doing the dirty work. Now I got people doing the dirt. Like, you contradicting yourself. Then they on the HIV page, they say, you dying slowly of HIV. I look more healthy than all 3 of them motherfuckers, all 4 of them. You dying of HIV and AIDS. Then they jump back and say, well, people live a long time with it. Well, how y'all know all this? And since I got HIV and AIDS, y'all know more than me. Where y'all paperwork at? Where the fuck is your receipt to say I got it? Where's y'all receipt to say that I have HIV and AIDS? Where your receipt, Tawala? You work at the clinic, but when I finish with you, you're not going to draw near another blood. What I have is fucking Xarelto. This is Xarelto, a blood thinner. My name is right on here, Astorcia Gilmore. This is a blood thinner. Since they want to keep posting shit, because I keep it 100. I keep it 100. Back when
why did Tawala put a? I'm sorry, I apologize. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Go ahead. What you about to ask?
We skipped past something. You said in the beginning that she put a restraining order on you or something like that. Did you do something to her? Or okay. Because I skipped past that. Like,
this is what she did when it all first kicked off. When I seen her I was about to explain where I saw her run. Okay, so this is what happened. During the pandemic, the hospitals and stuff was full with people. They were sick, right? So I had a blood clot in my leg. It went from and a dude that I was messing with. He took me to the hospital and they told him what I had. After they ran tests on me, and if I had HIV, they would have told him. So it ran from my ankle all the way up my hip, and it was rising up. And if anybody know about blood clots, if they keep continuing to rise up and rise, that shit could have bust my heart and killed me. So my leg was I posted all of it on Facebook. My leg was real big. So what happened was my doctor at GW Hospital, she was like, I can't take you in, Astorcia, but I need to I have to have my blood drawn every 3 months so they can monitor me with this blood thinner to make sure I'm not bleeding inside and out. So again, it was during the pandemic. She said, what you can do if you come to GW, you're going to have to go through the emergency room because I ain't got no more appointments. They can take you in the emergency room, draw your blood, and you finish. I said, not I. I'm not going to nobody's emergency room because that shit crowded with them people with the COVID. It didn't make sense to me. So she said, I got DC Medicaid and DC Medicare. I sure do, the government insurance. Yeah, sure do. So she said, with your insurance as a walk-in clinic, you can go to Whitman Walker Clinic, go in there, they're going to draw your blood and they're going to let you out. Mind you, I ain't got HIV. I'm not going for HIV testing, none of that. I'm going to get tested again for Xarelto, my blood thinner. So it didn't matter to me what clinic I went to. I had to go somewhere so she can check my blood. I wasn't going to see her for the next 3 months. And then at that time, we didn't know if they was going to close the clinics down, was the hospitals going to be closed or whatever. So I needed to be checked. So I go to, and speaking of that, to Waller and Whitman Walker, that's all they do is hire people with HIV. So why was you working there? Why was you working there? Why was you working there, man? So I go in, right? So they take me up on the 3rd floor. I don't have no veins in my arms. I don't have veins or none of that. So the lady that was trying to stick me, she couldn't stick me. So they take me downstairs to the 2nd floor and try to get the lady to stick me. Since you want to tell my medical file, you working there, where's the paperwork? Because if you come up with anything with my name on it, yeah, we won't really see how crazy I really am since y'all said I'm crazy. So I see her. She try to fake like don't play with me. I ain't doing none of that. She try to fake like she ain't see me. In the midst of that, I had my granddaughter with me. So I was real mad because my granddaughter know me very well. She seen, and I didn't want her to see that. She coming for a juggler. Yeah. So I didn't want my granddaughter to see me acting like that. So I took my granddaughter and I rolled out. My cousin was sitting in the car because she was circling the block because there wasn't nowhere to park. So I told my cousin, I said, that bitch in there, I'm coming back. I'm coming back. It's not no way. I ain't seen her and since I've been home, and this has been going on for a decade, 2 decades now. All she doing is keep running her mouth, but keep telling people I'm doing this to her and I'm hating on her and I'm jealous of you. What am I hating on you for, bitch? You have nothing. You can't even stand. And then they holler, she got fake pocketbooks. I wrote checks for thousands and thousands of dollars with fake pocketbooks. And some of the shit that they say about me, if you listen to it, it's hating. They get on there, you ain't got no driver's license to drive all those cars you have. Eon, you couldn't pay a truck, no, your shit gone. You driving in a fucking, a small ass car, you bigger than the car. You can't even get in the car. You can't even get in the girl car. So I went back for her. So I told my cousin, I said, you go to one floor and I'm going to one floor. She done ran in the back and told the security people what was going on. So the security man came out and I'm standing in the joint asking the girls, where that girl that named Tawala McClain? I'm going all back in the back with it, drawing the blood and all that. So the girl, one of the girls there, she know me. She don't know me from there, but she know me from the street. She said, Astorcia, come on, get on the elevator with me. So I'm like, nah, I'm gonna get her. I ain't getting on no elevator. She said, Astorcia, get on the elevator, let me talk to you. She said, she in the back hiding. She in here, but she in the back hiding. And what they gonna do, they gonna take her down to the back. She in there talking to them, talking about she gonna call the police. I said, not Miss Badass. Miss Badass, I thought she was calling no police. She just took and threatened 2 other girls, but she gonna call the police on me? So she said, Astorcia, just go ahead because, and she was right. She said, you gotta look at this. If you hit her in here, she gonna win because she can sue them. She got hurt on her job. I said, well, all right, cool, I'm gonna stay outside. Man, we stayed outside for 3 hours. But she go home and she called, this is what I'm saying about these punk bitches. She go home and she calling everybody on the phone. You know what, Astorcia? Can you talk to Astorcia? Tell her we grown women, we can talk. But you get with these motherfuckers and y'all think y'all are cool. Y'all the motherfuckers going down for conspiracy. I'm not going down for conspiracy. I commit crimes by myself, you stupid motherfuckers. I commit crimes by myself. I don't need, you don't see no army with me. I'm rolling by myself. I will wax all y'all ass. I told y'all, come on out here and get your ass waxed. Let's get this over with. I'm going to beat y'all up enough to know how I'm going to get 30 days. I know how far to beat y'all up. I know how far to beat y'all up. Y'all some weak ass bitches, man. Like for real. Hiding behind a page, y'all. Who the fuck is Rhonda Thomas? Who is Rhonda Thomas? Who is she? Then he go on there. This how retarded this motherfucker is. He make it up a page on a white girl talking about her name Becky, and she going to like the post because ain't nobody coming on the shit to like it. Then they get on IG and say, my homie Mustafa. Mustafa been knowing me since I was fucking 17 years old. He gonna get on the page and say, I see that nigga Mustafa all on your line. You trying to get him and his wife HIV. What you trying to make his wife think, man, this man doing something? She know better than that. But just because you said that, you trying to make something out of something. You coward, rat, pissy ass, dingy nigga. Like for real. Like what type of dude you know sit up all night? This dude on drugs like shit. What type of dude you know sit up all night posting my pictures, taking my pictures? This nigga went all the way through my fucking page for my pictures from 2015. Posting my pictures, putting shit up about me. And people looking at the pages and they scrolling right past the shit. But it's
That nigga might like you. You think he in love with you?
I don't know what's going on. He won't be there touch me, touch who? Shit, I will beat his ass up. I will beat him up.
No, I said I think you think he in love with you. You say he went back all through your pictures and shit, maybe he in love.
I don't know what the hell wrong with this child, because he's a child. I don't know what's wrong with this child. This boy, and then they talk about I'm possessed. I wanna be known for. I want to be known just what I said. My name was Astorcia Gilmore. That's all I want to be known for. I don't want to be known under nobody else's name. I'm not telling no stories about nobody else. When I hustled for my motherfucking self. I was the only breadwinner for myself. So all that shit y'all talking, take that shit and take it to the trash can with y'all rubbish ass bitches. Y'all mad. Y'all mad. She the one can't let go. That man, then they post up another female that supposed to be his friend or whatever. I said, that ain't his girlfriend. Y'all mad as shit at me for what? Why y'all so mad at the old girl? Because I don't wear makeup. I don't wear makeup. I wear lipstick. This is my motherfucking face. That bitch had on so much CVS makeup. You could have scraped that shit off with a cup. What y'all think I'm playing with? Amaral, you look like a pitbull. Do you remember years ago when I was young, bitch? You want to keep talking about what I did? I hung on 16th and Good Hope Road, Southeast with Steve Fuller and Dante. Steve Fuller told me, do you know this man looking bitch? I said, I don't know her. Me and another little young girl, Shampoo. Me and Shampoo, like, I don't know her. He was like, and y'all stay away from her. That bitch ain't nothing but truth. And he never lied. Bitch, you all on my line. You shining my shoes without me even putting the motherfucking shoe shine shit on it. Y'all on my line. When y'all pull their pages up and pull my pages up, we can see who winning. We can see who winning. I'm winning out this motherfucker. And then let me say this. Fucking dummies. He goes and posts up. I'm in the Washington Post newspaper. When you Google my name, everything will come up about me. So I ain't sitting here pay no games. That's my shit. All them charges, them my charges. Them my crimes. I don't regret nothing. Because if you regret something you did, you shouldn't have never motherfucking get it. So you right. When my lawyer was defending me, he said he never in his life defend a female with a record like mine. He said your record worse than the niggas. Yeah. So I don't know who the fuck y'all think y'all playing with. So he's sitting there, he posts my shit from the Washington Post. On there it says 75 months. That's 6 years. You fucking clown. I did 6 years in the face, which it was really 5.5 because I did the drug program that took off 18 months. I did 4 years in state, dummy. You went to jail when you was 15, so you should know how this go. When I got locked up, they didn't put my shit concurrent. They ran it consecutive. Look that up and read about it. You and them moron ass bitches. The other two bitches, them bitches telling. Kim Boone done wrote a whole statement on about 4, 5 niggas. The dude that she fucked with, what's his name? Kevin. He keep being in a hole every prison he goes to because he gonna get fucked up for talent. Yeah, let's talk about that. Y'all putting all this shit out on me, talking about I'm snitching. There's no niggas in DC, dead or alive, could ever say, man, I was fucking with Astorcia and she told on me. I'm going to jail. If that nigga going to jail, I'm going to jail too. I'm gonna have to tell my son, you gonna have to be mad, but mommy not telling. That's not in our code. So don't play with me. So while you writing every prison you can, trying to keep a motherfucker in there. Amaral Allen.
Look at the screen. Look at the screen.
I knew that's gonna be her. Where your teeth at, bitch? Where your teeth at? You dyke. What I tell you, I said the only one gonna jump on here and try to do something is this dyke bitch right here. Yo, this bitch, yo, crazy. Who is yo? You supposed to be a female, you bull dagger looking ass bitch. You mad as shit. You mad as shit. You mad, bitch. Won't you come outside and meet me? You try to fake roll up. You mad as shit. How many niggas did you write them statements on, bitch? How many niggas? When you jump on some bitch, put your receipts up there. Put your snitching papers up there, you hot bitch. This bitch Kim Boone, the rat of them all. She always got something to say, but she always on my line talking about somebody crazy. That's y'all stem off. Yo, this bitch crazy. But I'm gonna tell you bitches something. You will not win this fight. Y'all think I'm crazy. You ever heard since that bitch Amarell says she Jamaican, I'm gonna put a curse on you bitches that your dead ass mother's not gonna be able to take home. I ain't gotta put my hands on y'all. Thirsty. Y'all thirsty as shit. You bitches thirsty. Bitch, you wish you could look like me. You bald head, scallywag ass bitch. You's a punk, bitch. I told you that bitch. I told you. This no teeth ass. This bitch got false teeth. She can't even give a nigga head. She be one niggas to speak with her and all that. Gonorrhea having ass bitch. Who you think you playing with? Who you think you playing with? You want to show. You want to keep posting my pretty ass pictures and all that shit. Look at the bang bang. Yeah, bitch. Look at the bang. You talking about get on somewhere. What do you keep saying my name out your mouth for? But you ain't trying to get your ass waxed. What do you keep saying my name out? Ain't nothing wrong. If it's another female on here that do hair, what's wrong with my bangs? Some bitches hating. Bitch, you don't have no hair. It's my hair, bitch. You don't have no hair. You bald headed. You bald head scallywag with your broke ass. Was down all this thing. Bitch, you was down all this and you couldn't even buy you no raise. The raise was $8, Sean. You couldn't even buy you no raise, bitch. You dirty. Was in a halfway house and out of rolls. Bitch, get off my line. Get off my line. You on my line, bitch. You talking about I got niggas chasing me. Bitch, you chasing me. I don't want you. I don't do the dyke shit. You was pressed up in the halfway house asking questions about me. Bitch, you say, y'all some pathetic people. Y'all bitches pathetic, but y'all not on my level. And I'm not going to let y'all continue to play with me at all. At all. You're not going to continue to play with me. Northeast Riders forever. That's right, Slim. That's right. They mad. They mad. They can't do nothing with me. Shut up. You want me to shut up? No, I will not shut up until I bust one of y'all in y'all motherfucking mouth. Then I've already told the police, once I get one of them, I ain't gonna run. I'm gonna sit right there and wait for you to handcuff me. What I'm gonna run for? Because they coming anyway. What I'm gonna run for? Y'all calling them and all of that. Calling the police, talking about I'm chasing them and this, that, and the other. Who does that? Well, these are, she 56, 55, 56 years old.
She called the police and said you were chasing her.
Girl ain't young. She chasing. Right. They done got my tag number, the car, and all of that. I'm chasing them. Like, come on, man. Like, for real. For real. Y'all grown women. Grown women supposed to do grown women things. Grown women supposed to be grown. She's still talking shit.
You know what I find interesting? At least she had enough balls to step out and say something to you. I don't mean to interrupt you. I'm sorry. I apologize.
But I told you that. I told you it was going to be her. Did I not, or did I not tell you it wasn't going to be her? I said, I know which one going to jump out there. I know which one going to jump out there. I knew it was going to be her. The rest of them, they want to sit and act like, oh, she's so crazy, this, that, and the other. No, I'm not crazy. They doing them pages, and I had enough of it. They punks. They are punks. Basically, they are punks. And I didn't say nothing disrespectful about that man or none of that. I don't want to do no documentaries. Stop putting my name, stop affiliating my name with y'all bullcrap, man. Like for real. Don't affiliate. I got my own life. I got my own story. Stop affiliating my name with all of that. The rest are doing it from fake accounts. Exactly, Black Magic. Exactly. Exactly. They fake accounts. Exactly. I don't do fake. Ain't nothing fake about me. Nothing fake about me. And I can fake the music. So what's up? I keep telling them, y'all grown women. We can hash this out. That sissy y'all running around with, ain't nobody think about it. And another thing, nobody is threatening his life. I don't do threats. He running around telling people he's threatening his man. Ain't nobody threatening this man's life. What threatening your life for what? Who is you that we gotta threaten your life? Nobody is threatening your life. Nobody doing no threatening. I ain't making no threats for none of that. What I said was, stop. They calling one time 911, laughing out loud. Yeah, exactly. 911. Let me get the dial in your town. What I said about that, man, I'm not saying nothing. I don't have nothing to do with all of that. I am a woman and I know my place. These women don't know their place. When you jumping on these documentaries and magazines and you telling these men business, you snitching on them. Straight like that, you snitching on them. What would make me want to snitch on this man? Because somebody said he said something disrespectful about me. I'm not doing all of that. I'm a better woman than that. I stand on mine. Until he said to my face, take that shit on with y'all and roll out. Get off of my line. Get off of my line. Y'all can't do nothing with me. Oh, she don't got this. I got more than you bitches will ever have. Y'all been tricking all y'all life and still ain't got nothing. That's a shame. If I was sleeping with gangsters, rappers, boxers, and all that, I'm going to be sitting over there with Oprah. I love how she says, yeah. Yeah, exactly. If I was thinking about all these rappers and boxers and shit, I wouldn't be thinking about no gangster that got, this man got 100 and something years. What I said again, and I'm going to say it again, leave that man alone. Any female, and the females will tell you, if I see them, I tell them, y'all spoke to him, you said something to him, well shit, here go his information, write him, he like fan bag. He know I ain't never been a jealous female. What am I being jealous about? That man ain't never did nothing disrespectful to me. Nothing. But these people want, and all that stuff that y'all hearing on the website about that man in Cozy / Wayne Perry, it's lies. It's lies. Bold-faced lies. They lying on that man. And I don't gotta speak for him. And let me clear that up. I'm not speaking for him. I'm speaking about him. Because they always lying on me saying, she said this and she said that. No, I'm not saying none of that. What I am saying is, this stuff that they printing on him is lies. If y'all want to do something on that man, write him and ask him, is it okay? Is it okay if I speak on you or tell a story on you? Just don't take the initiative and go and say all this bullshit on them. But they do that, and then this nigga got a Cash App page, and he put up there, I'm running the page. What the hell I'm gonna run a Cash App page for? I'm not asking for no, I don't even send one in the prisons. I don't send no one in the prisons. So what am I asking for? Them dudes that's in prison, they've been in prison for 2-3 decades. They know nothing about Cash App. What the hell is Cash App? They asking them. I'm on a Cash App page. What is Cash App? What is that? What is Cash App? Them dudes know nothing about Cash App. So it's a fraud, fake page. He's lying. but he want to keep bringing my name up. They make a comment, oh, you talking to Astorcia, she crazy. I don't take no pills. I don't see a shrink. And the last time I had, my head was screwed on straight. So where am I? That's the playoff. They use that against me for a playoff, no more. Because if you keep stepping in my yards without asking me to rake that motherfucker, I'm going to really show you how crazy I really am. Because I got told the police. I'm not scared of the police. When I get in a room and they close the door, they going to be mad at me. But when y'all get in a room and they close the door and they tell you they going to the back, y'all gonna start writing down niggas' names y'all never thought y'all knew. That work hard in the motherfucker because y'all gonna be scared to death. So stop playing these 5-year-old games. Eon, put your big boy drawers on, you pig bitch. You keep fucking me. I ain't bothering you, but don't say nothing to these men out here. But you, and then you hide behind these pages. Ozone, just let it go. you hide behind these pages, talking all this shit about me. Nigga, I'm more healthier than you will ever be. I ain't lived 51 years to keep dealing with this shit. I'm built for this shit. Bring it. I keep telling y'all got the wrong one. And I'm still a woman. I'm still a mother and a grandmother. You not gonna break me. The cell ain't break me. I've been in prison with some of the most ruthless ass females. They put me in the cell with a motherfucking MS-13 bra, and you think I'm gonna allow y'all cheesecake, cheesy eating bitches to fuck with me? You crazy as shit. Y'all better go get y'all some skills. That's what y'all better do. Y'all better get y'all some skills. Because, bitches, I'm not going nowhere. Nowhere at all.
How did they come together to gang up on you?
He called them because, first of all, I got into it with Amarillo and Kemp. That was done a year ago. Then I got into it with him. Then I seen Tawala at the place. So what he did was, because when I went on Facebook and I went on him, I shut him down. He had nothing to say. So what he did was he sat around and he plotted for a little while, and he called all them up and said, let's go get her. Y'all better get the fuck and find y'all cages and get in that motherfucker, because you're not getting me. Sorry. He probably sitting posting on Facebook right now, posting shit. He takes and copies my videos, put them on the pages, so I had to take the videos down. This is overboard. Like, for real. This is.
How long has this been going on?
It's been going on since February 2020. February. I don't say nothing to this dude. I'm locked out of Facebook right now for 30 days. I've been on Instagram, ain't said one word to them because I'm not thinking about them. But today, this HIV/AIDS shit, we're not going to do this. And a lot of people on here that get on here, if you know anybody like the HIV awareness people or the HIV people or whatever, I don't know nothing about that stuff. But I know there's a lot of people that's sensitive to their HIV. Please hit my inbox, because she getting out of there. She's not drawing nobody's blood ever again. You're getting out there, and not just for the sake of me, but for the sake of low budget interview. This your best shot, as close as you get to real interview. Bitch, I can do all the interviews I want. You want some. That's what it is. You want some. You want some. Bitch, you not turning nothing. You ain't even turning no corners. Why you go here? Meet me. You know where I be. Meet me. And it ain't on Good Hoe Road, hoe. Meet me. You press. This is what I'm saying about her. You press. You press. I don't do cats, bitch. You stink. The dudes even said.
Miss Gilmore, we ain't making no terroristic threats. We don't want nobody to meet nobody nowhere, all right? Okay. We ain't doing that.
Okay.
We're not doing that, Miss Gilmore.
Girl, get off my line. Get off my line. No budget interview. You pressed. You ain't even getting an interview. You ain't getting an interview. You mad. You mad. You so mad, Kim Boone. Go finish writing. Go finish writing snitching. Go finish snitching. Go finish writing and snitching on people. You mad because you can't get to me. And this ain't the best I'm going to do. I'm going to get on everybody's show. So you want your name broadcast? I'm going to help you. Because apparently you want the attention. I'm going to give it to you. You keep posting on pages, putting this up and putting that up. So you want the attention? Here you go. Here you go. Here you go. Low budget. You trash can bubble face ass bitch. You done lost your mind. You done lost your mind. You want to be me, baby. You want to look like me. You washed up. You fried. You're done, sweethearts. You're done. You're done. Jesus can't even help your ugly ass. Go and fix all of this. Go fix your face, Miss Muslim sister. Go fix your face. Y'all wanted the attention. Y'all got it. I ain't been saying nothing because y'all not on my line. Y'all not on my level. No one has yet to invite you to any platform. Oh, Kimberly, thank you, Black Magic. Tell her again. Tell her again, Black Magic. Tell her again. Tell that puppy face, bald face broad again. Tell her again. No one has ever yet to invite you. And guess what? She's not going to be invited. She's a rat. She's a rat. She's a big old rat. Girl, go sit down. Wrong platform to talk trash at Kimberly Boone. You were verbally jumped in here, laughing out loud. Exactly. So that's right, Bird, AP Bird. She tried it because she wanted the attention. She wanted the attention. As everyone can see, they on my line. Yes, the debate team will verbally stump you. That's right.
Debate team. That's right, Black Magic. Debate team. We in here.
What you want to do, girl? Girl, go sit down and take a bath and wash your cat. They said you stink. They said your cat stink. You can't even sell Foodie Cat. They don't want it. Bitch, go lay down somewhere. Shut up and go hop the fence, whore. Shut up. Shut up. You keep jumping corners with the wrong one. You keep jumping corners. Yeah, I surely am on here. This is my platform. Fuck you talking about? Y'all want to keep hiding behind pages talking that shit? Here we go. Let's go. But I told you, I knew it though, y'all. I said she was gonna be the only one because she thirsty. She thirsty. I'm not on their line. They don't have nothing on me, nothing about me, can't do nothing with me. Walking around here begging and bumming. Y'all bitches sad and pathetic and got this Twizzler. He's a Twizzler. What dude do y'all know that keep getting up, posting stuff on a female? But then when you see dudes, you talking about, she crazy. I'm not doing that. What point would I make the lie on him? Who is he? Who is he? He ain't bringing in nothing. But he got a book called Pit Bulls in the Skirt. That's them 3 pit bull bitches right there, and he in the skirt. That's that book. Pit Bulls in the Skirt. Them 3 funky, dingy, dirty bitches, and he in the skirt. He got the skirt on. He wears the skirt, and he wears it well. Oh, y'all should, if y'all read some of the stuff he posted, yes, 3 pit bulls in the skirt. Them dingy is the pit bulls, and he the sissy in the skirt. Like, really? Really? Yes, he's a Twizzler, Mr. Frazier. Good old Twizzler. Swirls around and swirls around and swirls around. I don't know who they think they playing with. I don't know who you think you playing with. Like, real life. And I really don't do this, y'all. I don't really be doing no lives and all that. But I think I'm about to get my own YouTube. I'm about to do all of that. Thank you so much, Mr. Up for Debate, because you've been telling me a lot of to Mustafa and that too. They always telling me, Astorcia, you should get on, you should say, you should do it, you should do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
I ain't really, to be honest about it, I'm not into trashing no females and dragging them down. This my problem with Tawala. She kept talking about my son. She kept talking about my son. She's mad because he done nutted all in her mouth, excuse my French, and ain't leave her with no seed. So we know who the one that's jealous. We know who the one that's jealous. I ain't into all that. I can be a good friend. I help you out, but when I see you're not my friend, I'm going on about my business. I don't have time for that. I got too much that I'm doing and too much to weigh in on to be doing all that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I'm very proud of my sons. They out here, they getting their little money, they working their jobs, they doing what they gotta do. Just on the strength, dog, he coming at women and children makes him pussy. And y'all support that, which says a lot about y'all character. Y'all credibility ain't shit. Excuse me?
No, he's saying him coming at y'all. Basically, that's what I was saying. Anytime a man come at a woman and her kids, he a pussy. I agree with him. You know what I'm saying? And if anybody's standing up for them, their credibility ain't shit.
Yes. Thank you for saying it. And all those who are supported tells a lot about them. Tells a lot about them. I'm not, like I said, I'm not no angel and I'm not playing victim. But at a certain time, enough is enough. You still are a man. You a dude. Why you keep coming for me, putting all this stuff up? But when this man takes and put your face up and say all this stuff, and you gave him the platform last night. You gave him the platform. Like you said, come on and say, just like tonight, you got something to say. I'm giving y'all the platform. Y'all got all that shit to say about me on these pages, but ain't nobody but this drag queen looking bitch stepping up to say something. Because she wants some attention. And then they talk about Astorcia want attention. Let me tell y'all something. When I show my face in a place, I get attention. They don't miss me. If I'm with a red bra, they still don't miss me. Ain't no money leaving my hands that I'm supposed to get. Because I'm that confident. I'm that bitch. Y'all make me real relevant in DC. Very relevant. Y'all make me relevant. Y'all keep me relevant with y'all dumb shit. I'm not for that foolishness. I'm not for that foolishness. You want to keep posting saying this and that about me? Suit yourself. Because you got to come out one day or another. But I'm going to have a good speed with IG and Facebook. Then they get on there talking about you talking to the IG and the Facebook police. That would be y'all.
Right.
Always switch around. He tries to, you got to watch what he's doing. He tries to switch everything around and turn it to look at me. Boy, I was being quiet. I was doing something. I didn't have time for that foolishness. But today, they post that AIDS awareness, that AIDS stuff mean a lot to a lot of people. People really don't know. That shit mean a lot of people. A lot. So when you play with people's health, there's a problem. There's a problem. It's just too much. So, Mr. Up for Debate, you got some questions you want to ask me before we jump up off of here?
I do. Look at your screen first, though. Because you said you wanted it. So I'm giving you, you know what I'm saying? When they coming through, I got to give you feel.
She thirsty. She don't have a job. She get fired from everywhere she go. Girl, go find some money. Go. You can't even sell no ass. Get off my line. Get off my line. You are irrelevant. You are irrelevant. I do work a job. I have more than you. I had more than you when I was in the halfway house when your dirty ass was going over Ross stealing out of Ross so you can look good. Girl, get on somewhere. Get off my line. Everybody see what you doing. Everybody know you thirsty. You mad, bag of trash. You mad. You mad. You so mad at my pretty black ass. You mad, girl. You can't do nothing with me, Kim. Boom. Nothing. Carry on. Thank you. Hood night. You are the hood, bitch. You the biggest hood. The hood. You are the hood. You want to be anyway. You want to be anyway. Take your drag queen ass on and go ahead, Barney Five looking bitch. Roll out. Get off my line. Have a nice night, bitch. Get you some money and stop fucking teenagers that could be your kids that's giving you gonorrhea. Peace out, bitch. Clap back.
What's that?
What up with Eon playing Team Frey and Team Wayne? He ain't playing Team Wayne. I don't know. I can't speak on. And actually, you know what? I'm not even going to speak on that. But I'm just saying he ain't playing Team Wayne. But let me say one thing about him, since he like jumping out there with me. He like playing Team anybody. He want to be on anybody's line. He want to be on anybody's line. They thirsty, baby. Mr. Checker, they thirsty. They are thirsty. And I'm going to just be honest with you. I'm going to stay in my lane with all of that because that's for them niggas. I'm not jumping out there. You feel me? I'm not jumping out there. That's right there is for them dudes. I have to stay in my lane. I can't speak on, the men part. Just like I said, all I said was leave that man alone. Stop writing all that fake shit on that man. If he was supposed to be cool with that man or whatever, stop disrespecting the man. That's all I said. And I didn't see, if you see something wrong with what I just said, Mr. Checker, then that's cool. I said nothing else. All I said was, please, Pig Panther Gump, yes, he's a real Gump. He the Gump of them all. He's the most Gump. I've never seen a dude like this. I've never seen a dude like this in my entire life. Never. He's the worst Gump you could ever see. He take off the Gump. He ain't got nothing on the real Gumps. He's Mr. Clump. He ain't got nothing on the Gumps. But I don't want nobody to think, I'm saying, I'm trying to get attention because I want to do a documentary on that man, or I'm trying to get the attention to say this about them. I'm not, let me make this clear here tonight. Please hear me out. I'm not saying nothing about that man. As a matter of fact, I'm not even mentioning his name. That's how I'm going to keep that. His name is flying all over the internet and everything. Y'all do what y'all do. What you're not going to do is affiliate me with that. I'm not with that. I'm not no rat. I'm not snitching and I'm not dry snitching. I ain't got time for all of that. That man mad at me because I jumped out there and said something to him and I highlighted him with everybody else to let them know the man. And then he's saying, I'm trying to make everybody in this man's life get away from him. How do you sound? How I'm going to make people get away from that man? I ain't got no control over that. I have no control over that. I tell people all the time, have you talked to him? When he got to use the phone or whatever, I seen a couple of dudes, I seen a couple of females. Have y'all talked to him? Oh, you don't got his number, you don't got his address. Here you go. Write him. The man like family. Half of the time, don't even mention my name for me for knowing how to remain a woman and not. Exactly, Mr. Money. I ain't with that. I'm not with, I know my place as a woman and I stay in my lane. I'm not with that. No matter how I feel or what I feel I want to say, that's not my place. That's not my place. Women need to know their place. And a lot of these women out here today, they have lost concept about that. I will never lose my self-respect, my dignity, and my morals. None of that. I don't have nothing to say about no man in his business. I don't care what I saw, what I witnessed. That's not my place. That's not my place. I know my place. So, y'all, they jumping out here with, they gonna be saying to try to tell, please, whoever on here, if you write him, please tell him what I said. Please tell the truth. Please tell the truth. Don't keep lying on me. bringing my name with all that. I'm not with all of that. I'm not with that. I'm not pressed to be known as no son, mother, none of that. I am who I am. I'll carry my title, I weigh it, and I'm done. It's it, that, and over. I'm not with all of that. But I'm going to say again, the man not here. If you was respecting him when he was here, show the man the same respect. What's wrong with that? Show the man the same respect. You can still tell your story without mentioning it. I'm going to do that, Mr. Bird. That's in the making. That's in the making, sir. That was
We want to know when that book coming out. When that book coming out.
It's going to be, that's in the making. I'm going to get that together. Trust me, I am. Because I really do. I have a good story. I have a hell of a story about me. About me. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I've never been that type of woman that want to lash out and jump on everybody's bandwagon and saying the same thing. If you listen to what they're saying, I don't have nothing to say. Jump on it. You ain't talking about and all this and that. That's not for me to talk about. I don't have nothing to say about none of that. I wasn't there. I didn't witness. If I know about it, I don't care. And I tell people all the time, the only thing, and another thing I'm going to address, when you helping people out that's in prison, that's nothing to brag about. That's something that should come from your heart, but it should be nothing that you want to show another person that you're doing for that person. Oh, I sent him some money. Oh, he's trying to send him some money. Don't send no money. That one want to whine because he's sending money. Oh, I wrote this place and I told them to do this. I'm not a bragging bra. Don't brag to me. Don't tell me that what you doing for him, them, and Shem. Do what you do and keep it moving. When you helping somebody in prison, them dudes in prison, they need help. I understand. I was there. So when you helping these dudes in prison, help them out and keep it moving. Why are these other women so mad at her? Almost 30-year beef, or is beef new? No, almost 30-year beef, but the sissy boy, he's new. Then you have to understand when a man or a woman, I used to get what they call the friends, the little friends you get or whatever. You get little secret friends. I used to get those too. When you in prison, sometimes it's good for you to have somebody you can write a letter or two and vent to them and tell them something about your past, or maybe a couple of things about your past, because you need that air, you need that break, especially if you're locked in a cell 23 and 1, you only come out 1 hour, you need that. But it's nothing for you to take these people letters and their words and take it and turn it into this, that, and other for you to make money off. That's not official. That's not being a friend. That's not helping them out. And it's nothing for you to go bragging about. I do this for him. You can only speak to me about him. I'm that nigga with this dude and this. No, where does this become all of that? All that is unnecessary. If you help, it's a lot of dudes, and some of them is his men, but they cool with me because he placed that. I'm not going to disrespect them, and they not going to disrespect me. So if they write me and say, Astorcia, could you do blah, blah for me? I'm going to do it. Not, but I'm going to get on national TV or websites, or I'm not going to call somebody up and say, girl, he had me doing this and that. That's nothing to brag about. You're helping somebody out because you're helping this man out from your heart. So don't keep thinking y'all can keep bringing me all these stories. I don't want to hear that shit. I'm moving past that. What I'm saying is, if you gonna help him get out. I don't care about no bras he deal with. That's his life. Do you? I'm out here in the free world every day, walking around breathing air. What would make me want to be mad or jealous of somebody, another woman entertaining him? That's great. That's ludicrous. That's ludicrous. He is in jail with no bail. When the lights close on him, they out. I still can turn my lights on and walk around. But that light thing is a situation, and we're going to get to that later. Because when you stand in a cell all day long and the light on, when you come to the real world, you still want to sleep with that light on. I slept with the light on for 3 months in my house. My son thought I was crazy. That light in that cell is something vicious. That light vicious. Please believe me, that light is vicious. That sleeping with the light on is vicious. Like I don't have time. You know what I'm saying? I just don't have time. And I'm not, and the sad thing about it is I'm not beefing with no bras in DC, just these 2 motherfucking trash buckets. And the goddamn flimsy sissy. That's it.
Well, you ain't really beefing with them, they beefing with you. That's the way I look at it. They're beefing with you. You know, you doing you.
Yeah, pretty much. Because I'm not even worried about them. I'm not even worried about them at all. But I wanted to jump out here, to come on here and express this because it was too much. It was too much. And I said again, I'm not trying to make it look like I'm no innocent victim or I'm an angel, because trust me, I get real down and dirty. I really do. I really do. So it's not like, oh, you can dish it, but you can't take it. I can take it. But this is overboard. This is overboard. And then my thing with the whole situation, just like that little board dagger just came on here. Why the rest of them won't come stand up and say nothing? The rest of them won't come up. See, you can tell she ain't got no life. I tell you, she ain't got no life. This bitch ain't got no life. She want to be on my line so bad. She want to be on my line so bad. But one thing about her, she's sad and pathetic. You 56 years old. You have no life. You can't do nothing with me. You can't fuck in my business. You can't beat me. You can't stand in line at a shrimp bowl table with me. Nothing. You don't get no money like I do. So get the fuck on. You want to keep pushing, and then when we push and we'll be able to jail, that bitch gonna be crying. She gonna be crying. She had 15 months. She ain't even do the fucking 15 months. The bitch went to a camp. When I went to Artisan camp, I got the fuck out of there. Yeah, I went and see some, because if the bitch would have been where I've been, would have been beat the fuck up. Trust me. Them girls would have tore her ass up, a new whole ass.
I gotta take her away. You was getting too deep right there, Miss Gilmore.
And it's always the ones who scared to death. Scared to death. And I'm gonna stamp this. When you see a bunch of bras that's really fear of you, there's a problem. They fear me, because if they didn't, these pages wouldn't be made. Just like I'm speaking on here, they would be, hey, let's go have a talk. Yeah.
Right.
They would be hiding behind no pages. So you fear me. You make me know that I'm that bitch. Thank you. Thank you. Because now I'm going to laugh at you. I'm going to laugh. And they take and they turn and they call the police every time. They call the police every time. Every time they call the police. Every time. So don't keep playing with me, acting like the fuck y'all really like that. Y'all want this. Y'all ain't about it. Y'all ain't about that life.
Just like I told you before we came on, I don't want to see. I genuinely care about the folks that I have on my channel, especially folks like you, and I don't want to see nothing happen to you, be it physically or police shit or whatnot. Right. You know what I'm saying? So, right. You know, as long as you continue to go about your business your way, and I don't know exactly what you could do about the fake pages and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Maybe man, I don't know, man. Might have to write Zuckerberg or something. They doing that shit on his shit, right? On Facebooks and Instagram and shit like that. I don't understand why a grown man would take time out of his day to make multiple fake accounts in order to patronize a woman and her children that he'll probably never run into or never wants to run into. You know, at least, you know what I'm saying? And let me ask you this while I got you here. Is it true that that boy put your son's picture out there or your stepson's picture, a picture of the building or something like that?
Yes, he did.
That did happen.
Yes, yeah, that did happen. Yes, he did.
Okay.
Yes, he did.
Okay. See, now, like I told people, I said, I did a live or I think a video on this, and I told people, I said, you don't do shit like that for no reason. You know, everybody knows what they know about who, you ain't said the name, so I won't say it either, about who he is. So if you put something out there like that, people believe what they want, despite what the facts are. So, you know,
Exactly.
1,000 people believe this, 1,000 people believe that, but everybody knows something. You feel me? And when you do something like that, you're trying to cause a reaction. And what kind of reaction did you want to get from that? You know what I'm saying? That's why I went at him so hard. Like, what exactly were you trying to accomplish by doing that? You know what I'm saying? That shit ain't cool. Neither is it cool to go at a woman, period. You know what I'm saying? I just did something on King Erner earlier. He beat some woman up and tried to justify and place blame everywhere else but on himself while trying to take blame for himself. And I don't respect that. You know what I'm saying? If you're a man, I put it like this. My father taught me that a man makes decisions, not mistakes. You know what I'm saying? What you do, you decided to do. You didn't make a mistake in doing it. You know what I'm saying? So for you to do certain things like put people's information out there or go at women or this and that and other, you made an informed decision in your mind to do this. Right. You know what I'm saying? It's got to be something wrong with that. Every little boy was taught not to go at a woman. You keep your hands off that girl. You don't hit women. You don't do the. The same as every little boy and girl was taught you don't be a tattletale. Stop being a tattletale, this and that and other. So for these grown-ass men to act like they don't have sense in their 30s and 40s, it puzzles me. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing about it. So I'm glad you did take the initiative to step out here and say something. That's why I ain't been asking many questions. I just wanted you to go ahead because, like I said, this ain't an interview. This is just a conversation. You know what I'm saying? Right. It's holding it in public, though. This is a conversation nonetheless.
Yeah, exactly. So I appreciate you letting me, you know what I'm saying, come out and really state the thing that I wanted to state, because it's just, like I said, it's too much and it's going on too long. It's like an ongoing situation. Like, go ahead, boy. Roll out. Get off my line. Leave me alone. You supposed to be a man. Stay in your man's place. Stay in a man's place. I ain't saying nothing to you. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting on here. I'm saying the same thing to you I said before. And I'm calling you these names because this is what I need to do to you. I ain't never really disrespected you. This is what I need to do to you. You keep pushing buttons with me. You're not gonna jump out there and get me locked up. I would never allow y'all to get in my circumference and get me locked up. No, we're not gonna do this. But you keep jumping out there with me for what reason? For what reason? Thank you, Miss Tate. You keep jumping out there with me for what reason? Here it is. This is a whole man. Put your picture up. Disturb your peace. You watching everything he say, but you not saying nothing to him. And the next morning I wake up, you got all this shit posted on me. Are you for real? Seriously.
I tried to tell a boy, come on, I gave the nigga the platform. I say, nigga, you got all that shit to say on Instagram. Mm-hmm.
The platform, like, come on and say what you gotta say. But y'all keep letting this random come out here. That girl don't want nothing to do with me for real. She don't want, because she can't take nothing. He's sweet. It ain't even iced tea, Mr. Black Magic. He ain't even sweet like iced tea. You know what I'm saying? That girl, she don't want nothing for real. She wants some attention. These people want attention. I don't want no attention. Like I said, I get that. When I step out, I get attention. So I'm not thirsty for no attention. But what you're not going to do is keep No, he probably do. But I wouldn't go there. I wouldn't go there, Mr. Domo. I wouldn't go there. I wouldn't go there. But what you're not going to do is you're not going. And I said that I told them on the last one. I said y'all gonna piss me off, and I'm gonna flush y'all out. So here is the flushing. Y'all got the whole floor. What y'all got to say to me? Y'all keep hollering I got HIV/AIDS. I'm more healthy than all y'all motherfuckers. What y'all talking about? I live a good life, and gonna live a better life. It's about to be 2021. Ain't nobody trying to keep doing all of this. This some hot shit. Like for real, this shit is for rats. You keep posting my picture, putting my name here, doing this and this and that. Man, get the fuck on somewhere. Like for real, Slim. Roll out. Go sleep. Go get you some sleep. Get you some rest. You're doing bad. You keep coming for me, but you doing bad. You look bad. And then you got these three peasant ass bras following behind you. Like they don't even got a mind in their own, because ain't no dude out here gonna tell me, come on, let's get on line and get her. Say this about her, say that about her behind a page. What? Where the fuck is y'all respect for y'allself as women? I know y'all
There's gotta be some serious hatred towards you for motherfuckers to go along with that. Yeah.
Yes. Because they can't get to me. They can't get under me. Now they real mad. Now y'all real mad. I done got a whole platform. Now y'all real mad. Y'all can't come on these niggas' platform and say nothing, because guess what? Y'all better bring the motherfucking snitching receipts. Bring no receipts with it. Anybody, I don't care what YouTube, what platform they ask y'all to be on, tell them to bring them. Make sure you ask them about them snitching receipts. Let's see how y'all get out of that. Get out of that. I ain't even gonna go there with y'all with the HIV and the sickness and all of that, because like I said, that's a touchy situation. People have really lost their family members over HIV and AIDS. That shit is a touchy situation. You don't pay for people's health. But see, y'all so busy, y'all not using common sense. Y'all think y'all getting at me, but you fucking yourself. Like for real. You're hurting yourself. You're not hurting me. I'ma tell y'all again, like I tell everybody, I'm built for this shit. You not hurting me. You can't do, I don't even think none of y'all can walk up to me and push me and hurt me. Like, get the fuck out of here. Rats, bunnies, y'all running all around in circles trying to get at me. Thank you for making me relevant. What he say? His daddy should have stuck around, and I don't even think he know who his dad is, but he tell mine that ain't their daddy. I guess he want these dudes to be his daddy. Something is up with him. And he talking about, I need medication and I'm sick. Boy, you need to go see a therapist, because I tell y'all something else. When people stay in prison as long as he's been in prison since he was 15. Real talk. Oh, I mistake them more than once. Okay, mistake. It's weird when these dudes be in prison over a certain amount of time and they come out, they need therapy. They need somebody to talk to them. They need medication. Like you said the other day, the rolling of his eyes, that's a problem. That's a problem. That is a problem. And let me rewind the tape one more time. If I had HIV/AIDS, I've been to 7 different prisons. Every prison that you go to, if you're on medication, if you're in county jail, they're going to call you every day to come and get your medication. If you in the feds and you got HIV, you're not taking no medication back to your unit, so you got to go to the doctor over the jail, DC jail. Them dudes and them girls that had HIV, they called them to the infirmary every day. There's not one female that was locked up with me in county jail. I've been to 4 county jails. In county jail, feds or state prison, Fluvanna State Prison, that can tell you they seen me go to the fucking infirmary or they seen them call me and ask me for some medication. So where is the HIV? Where's y'all paperwork? Put out y'all receipts. But I never ever got sick in prison. Never. And I ate all tuna fish, everything they had on commissary. Never got sick. Never got sick since I've been on the street. So where's the HIV? Watch what you're saying about people, especially me. Because I'm coming back with my shit. Real talk, I'm coming back with my shit. So where is the HIV? That Pink Panther has some Kool-Aid on his lips at this point. Yeah.
That nigga said he got Kool-Aid on his lips, though. And that's what them sissies do in the joint, though. They put Kool-Aid on their lips and tie their shirt up and shit, try to look like a woman and shit.
Hey, Mr. Chuck, and they take and shave their eyebrows and shit.
Word.
That's what them sissies do. That's exactly what them sissies do. Boy, if you don't get on somewhere talking about, I got HIV, I'm a wreck, this, that. These people have nothing on me. Nothing. Because please believe me, if I was a rat in DC, I'm not going, who am I telling on? A dude that's selling weed? That's crazy. That's crazy. If I was a rat, that shit would have been stamped years ago. Before I went to prison, while I was in prison, and when I came out of prison. If I had HIV while I was in prison, it would have been stamps. It's so many females that I still deal with that was in prison with me. They know I ain't never been sick. That's why they always telling me, Astorcia, don't pay these people no mind. But it comes a time, it's not about paying them some mind. It's about expressing this shit. Because enough is enough. Get off my line. Get off my line. And then they talk about she ain't got no bar, she ain't got this. I got all that shit. And more. These people can't do nothing with me. Nothing. Them bitches look like they rolled up out the bag somewhere. A trash bag. I get up every morning, go to work. The same way I do. This is trash bags. They trash bags. Like they can't even get their life together or get nothing going for themselves because they too asphyxiated on me. She get on Facebook, she get on live, she do this, she do. I do what I want to fucking do. I go where I want to go. I ain't never seen these bras in him either. I ain't never seen them at the airport getting on the plane. You know how many times I've been on the plane since I've been home? You know how many motherfucking trips I done took? You know how many places I done been? I came straight out the jail back on my feet. I'm blessed to have my son. I ain't lose nothing but time for my kids. That was a hurtful thing. But all the other materialistic shit, I ain't had to worry about none of that. I went to the halfway house. My brother gave me a car. This bitch went and said, Kim Boom, I wasn't giving you no rides. Bitch, you was going to catch the bus like the rest of them bitches. You wasn't getting no rides. She went and told her.
She's still in here talking
she from DC. Yeah, she from, because she pressed. She pressed. Girl, you want to be my friend so bad. I don't want you as a friend. You trash. I don't want you as a friend, bitch. Go ahead about your business. Beat your feet. Beat your. Now she talking about she from DC. Well, where you from? West Bubblefuck? Because that's where you from, ho. That's where you from. She from DC. I surely am. Where you from, ho? She thirsty and ain't trying to do nothing. Can't whip out a bag of can ass whip. No, whip ass. Nothing. Nothing.
Let me ask you something about you, Ms. Gilmore.
Yes.
Now, you send me pictures of the bar. I want to ask you, did the pandemic slow down the process of, getting it? Because everybody's businesses got hurt during the pandemic. Are you happy that you wasn't all the way up and running during this time, or are you kind of upset that you?
No, as for my bar, I'm kind of good that I wasn't already up and running, because if I was already up and running, then that would have stopped me. But another note, even if I was already open and running, I could have took instead of doing like with me, I'm versatile. So if one thing don't work, I'm gonna do something else. So with my bar, if it was running again and they told me don't, I could sell clothes. You understand what I'm saying? I could sell hair. It's gonna work out for me no matter what. But the initial thing of it was to have a hookah bar. But also, like now, since it's a pandemic, I'm not going to have it. I can only have but so many people in there. But I'm also going to have. They have these masks out that have the mouth cut out. So some of them I'm going to sell to the customers, and some of them I'm going to give. I'm going to also give out masks and hand sanitizers because I have to make the place look like it's safe for my customers, or they're not going to allow me to open it or keep it open. So it's a lot, but at this point, like you said, I'm glad that I wasn't already open because they probably would have shut me down. But I'm gonna get my money. I'm gonna get around all of that.
Some business owners where I'm from, they got mad. They still done business during the pandemic. They shut them down. They opened up. Would you have opened your business up low key, or you think like you said, you could have got around it and made a different hustle out of it? But if your business is lucrative now, people gonna come to Princess Astorcia's box. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I would have did. I probably would have did something low key and put something on top of it to cover it up. You know what I'm saying? Because at a certain time, you got certain customers, they gonna go along with the flow no matter what. So I probably would have done it and been like, okay, well, maybe I have maybe 10 people in here, but we're gonna do it as a cover up. I'm gonna sell the clothes or sell some other stuff, do something else, and y'all go ahead and smoke y'all hookah. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And that would weigh the option. If they come, we throw some tables up. Look, this is what we was doing. We weren't smoking no hookah. This is what we was doing. And just have them on one side, and do it like that. But now, mm-hmm. Are you able to show the little pictures that I had sent you, or you can't show?
I can't pull them up right now because I'm not on the computer or whatnot. And I didn't know you wanted me to show up publicly either. Private message is private message.
Only reason I said that because they keep hopping on these pages. She ain't got no bubble. At least you seen it.
I'll be sure to post them on my Instagram, and I'll post them on here on YouTube too or whatnot in my community section so people can check them out.
Cool. That's cool. Yeah. That's cool. Yeah. So I think as far as I'm going, it'll be nice once I get it started. It'll be nice.
Okay. Well, I think we just about covered everything. Anything? You got anything left you want to say to the people or whatnot? Not necessarily the people that were talking shit to you, just the people period, because everybody want to hear from Ms. Gilmore.
So, I just think that like we as people, when it comes to men, women, it doesn't matter about the prison stuff. Just take it serious, because to be a person with prison, I don't care how much time you got. If you had a day, that's a lot. And for your name or your characteristics of a person that you are to be continuously slandered on YouTube, what else they got? All these, documentaries, magazines and stuff, and without your knowledge, knowing, that's a lot to deal with. That's really a lot to deal with. That way, if you are locked in somewhere and you get out, and people like your family members, friends, or whatever say, man, they got this written on you and they got that written on you, and you sit and say, I ain't tell these people to do that. I don't know nothing about that. Just try to look at that in a situation. And another thing, I know I'm just one person saying this. I know I can't change the world. I can't make the world turn around. But stop being fools, man. Believing everything these people say or believing everything these people write on another person. Because a lot of that shit be bullshit lies. Always remember, people do anything for a fucking dollar. I've never chased a dollar in that era, and I will never chase a dollar like that. People write shit on people and they be lying. And again, please remember, these dudes that's behind these walls that got 100 years, 30, 50, and 60 years, they don't want to be put on this social media shit because you got a lot of them in there. They trying to take their shit back to court, whether they can win it or not. It never beats a failure to try.
Yeah.
Like, try to respect these men behind these walls because that jail is serious. And I don't like when they do it to me. Don't play with my jail time because that shit ain't nothing to play with. Because trust me, you could not do it. I'm the best that ever did. You could not do it. And any man, whether he's affiliated to me or he's not affiliated to me, they strong brothers back there. Because it's a lot of shit that y'all have not yet to know. When I used to get visits from my son and my family, I could not even bring myself to tell them some of the shit that I seen or was going on back there. And that's a lot. So when they are allowed to speak, breathe, make phone calls, write letters, please know that shit means a lot. Fan mail means a lot. Whether you know them dudes or not, that shit means a lot. Stop playing with these people with that jail shit because it's nothing to play with at all. It's something serious. And it is a lot of dudes in there that shouldn't even be in there. A lot of dudes in there, they done took that jail time for other niggas. I'm not talking about this pink bitch because he was 15. He should have set his ass down somewhere. But I'm talking about real men, real stand-up men that live by the street code, that live by death before dishonor, that live by ain't doing none of that shit. Don't take that shit for granted. Stop letting these people put all this wormy bullshit in y'all head. If you want to really know about these people, write these people and ask them what's up. Stop read all these fake ass, that's what I call them comic books. That shit is fake made up comic books. And how would you feel if you're in a cell and you got niggas out in the street saying all this shit about you that's not true, but they won't face you and man up and say that shit to you? How would you feel? What would be your response to this nigga? You saying all this shit about me, but you got yet to be a man and stand up and say it to me in my face. Right. And I understand that we not living back in my time, the 80s and the 90s and the 2000s. I understand that. But you men that come out here, you get a chance to breathe this air. You running around here acting like fucking kids. And you telling these young dudes to do what? What are you possessing as a grown-ass man that been in jail all these years? What are you telling these young dudes? How are you presenting yourself to these youngs? And you want to know why they running around telling you, nigga, I'm not listening to you. You ain't no man, because you're not. You're not. You should be an example for these young dudes. Whether you write fake books, fake t-shirts, selling fake audios, whatever the fuck you doing. You've been in prison. You should try to acknowledge to them. You don't jump on YouTube and say another man is gay. You don't go and put a woman's picture up talking all this shit about her. You don't go and stand on the corner with the youngest. If they hustling, you hustling too. Them youngest ain't getting no money on that block. What the fuck is $500? I run through that in a day. Like, let's get into some deep shit out here and face reality. $1, you can make, it's ways to make money out this motherfucker that you could never imagine. They got something called Bitcoins, but don't send your money to them first. Look that shit up and read about it. But it's ways out here to get money that you don't have to slander another person's name or their character. I'm going to keep him in the limelight. Because the way I see it, when you keeping that person in the limelight, you keeping them in that cell. They try to act like I'm the problem. I'm not the problem in this situation. I will never, ever be the problem. That's why I said I jumped on here. Stop using my name for bait because I ain't with that shit. When you talking about these people in these magazines and these videos and slandering and putting their picture up on fucking YouTube and cash app pages, you are hindering them people from trying to get out of those cells. Just because a man got 100 years, 80 years, 70 years, don't ever think that they don't stand a chance to get back out here. You have new laws that change every day by the minute. We get a president every 4 years that change laws by the minute. You never know what's going to happen. So stop always looking for the unexpected and get up on the expected. You know, I pray and hope that he does. It ain't about me. It ain't about me. But I pray and hope that he does one day be able to walk these streets. I don't care if it's for 15 minutes of fame. I pray that one day he does get to see his kids, his family, friends, and people that have really stuck by him and ain't trying to slander him or put him in this social media shit with all these magazine, fake books, and lies. If I don't have nothing nice to say, I'm not going to say nothing at all. And like I said, I'm not entertaining that shit that got something to do with men. That's men shit. That's not mine. So I'm not jumping into that. No, I like what was said. No, I don't think the dude or whoever should have said it. But at the same time, I'm going to say again, I'm a woman. I'm going to stay in my lane. That's not my lane. Them people that be in prison, not dead, they can speak. They got their hands and their feet to write and walk, pick up a phone or write a letter. So I don't have to speak for nobody. I'm speaking in general on the situation. Learn to respect another man's space, man. That'll take you a long way. You ain't got to keep invading another nigga's space because you feel that's gonna make you a bigger man or shit. If I say this won't run the show. You can run your own show. Right. A person that's been in prison, you show. Everybody got their own story to tell. Stop trying to live off these people's lives, man, and their dreams and their stories. Get your own shit and live up to it. I live up to my own shit. I own my own shit. And like I tell my son, I don't want my sons in the field that shit. Because if they feel that shit, I'm going to be hurting and I'm out here. I don't want them to feel that shit. That ain't nothing funny. It's okay. We all going to have to stand up and defend ourselves no matter what. But know how to defend yourself. Stop trying to drag people's name through the mud, talking about the police. They calling the police when you calling the fucking police, because the police get tired too. They don't want to do that work. Y'all niggas out here dry snitching and snitching. Y'all telling the police what the I ain't letting them do their job. They not gonna give y'all a paycheck. Whatever happened to you a rat and you go for protective custody? They don't even got that shit no more. You got motherfuckers just walking around here running their mouth telling. Oh, I'm gonna go tell because I ain't trying to go back to jail. Let me tell you one thing about me. I ain't going back to jail for no dumb shit. But if one of you motherfuckers jump out there, trust me, I don't care whether it be hammer, knife, fist, feet, or whatever, I'm going. So don't ever think you're gonna catch me off guard. Cause see, y'all motherfuckers out here play a lot of games. And I'm playing that game with y'all. I'm not the fool that's gonna get spit on. I'm not playing that game. I'm bigger than that. So stay in y'all lane and I'm gonna stay in mine. Stop fucking with people that ain't fucking with you. Leave them people alone. And like I said, them men in themselves, leave them niggas alone. Let them do their time. Y'all out here breathing. Breathe this fresh air. Because you might not know how long you're going to be here to breathe that shit. Breathe this fresh air. Leave them dudes alone. Let them get their shit on. Get them stop printing their name and their pictures and shit everywhere. Let them get a chance to see if they can get out here again. You know, when you in prison, they got jailhouse lawyers that will come to you and say, man, look, I'm gonna write this paper up for you. You might can do this. No, I read this. And a lot of people don't know the men get more than the women. We ain't have shit. We barely had computers. And that'll be in my documentary because there's a lot to deal with. The men get a lot, you know, you got men come out of prison, they get trades, they have trade, and they can bring that shit to the streets and use it.
Right.
Let these men open up their eyes and get them something. When you in prison, you in one big circumference. It ain't like the streets. You can go from one side of the block to the other side of the block. You can duck a motherfucker. When you in prison, that enemy you got, you can't duck them motherfuckers. You're going to see them every day. So if he going to shank you up, he going to shank you up today, tomorrow, this day, and that day until y'all get separated and move. See, these niggas on the street, y'all play these motherfucking chess-made games. Y'all niggas don't even know how to play chess and checkers. Y'all playing dummy, fool, and police out this motherfucker. Y'all done forgot all about the real game. So that's basically what I want to say. I'm not disrespecting nobody that don't disrespect me. I don't jump out there with nobody that don't jump out there with me. And if you really get to know me, I'm cool as shit. A lot of bras that I mess with, it's a lot of bras that's in prison. I still write them because I done shared that bond with them in prison.
Right.
And they going through something, and I'm out here. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no problem in helping a broad out if I can help you. But if you trying to get in my business, and I know you trying to get in my business, get the fuck on. Speed on. I don't miss nothing. I don't miss no me. I don't miss nothing. I don't get caught up. I don't be crying. None of that shit. My son thinks something wrong with me. Like, Mom, you don't have no feelings. Basically. Because I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. It means nothing to me. It means nothing to me at all. So get up on y'all game and learn something. These young kids out here something to live by and to live for. They think gang banging is okay until they lock their ass up and they be in there. Them dudes that's been in there for years and years, them young boys that go in there with their pants hanging down, they going to get that ass. Please believe me. I've heard it plenty of times. Plenty of times. You know, you niggas out here, y'all got niece and nephew. We know the motherfucker ain't got nobody. He done made up everybody that's supposed to be some kin of him. There ain't no kin of him. So we gonna excuse him. The people out here that got family, nephews, nieces, or whatever the case may be, I ain't pull them little dudes up and try to help them stand on something. You know, I hear so many older dudes say, I ain't trying to help these youngers, they ain't trying to listen. Well, he not gonna listen to you if you fucking 60 and 65 and you still want to gang bang. Why is he gonna listen to you? It's no reason for him to listen to you. You're not showing him a good example at all. I wouldn't listen to your ass either. Like y'all, you know,
That hit me right here. You just hit me.
They always saying, let's stop the violence. You know, we got kids being killed out here. Babies and shit. Babies that ain't even began to know what this world is really about. You know, I have a granddaughter. I'm scared for her because I don't know what her fucking generation gonna be like. I'm seeing something that's not good. And I just hope she's able to skip through all of that and get something out of her life. Like y'all need to like pay attention. Everybody's so wind up about being famous and want fame for the wrong reasons. I ain't trying to get no fame out this motherfucker. I'm famous. I was in somebody's saying. That right there alone made me famous. I'm not trying to do all of that. Y'all going and y'all aiming at the wrong direction for a lot of wrong shit. Like, you know, after you get 50, I ain't even supposed to be up here talking about these swine ass people. Not at no 51 years old. No, I'm not. This broad Amaral, she's supposed to be 60. Bitch, you should be home on your porch with your lemonade, putting your feet up.
Your lemonade.
On social media. Because when I get 60, bitch, that's what I'm going to be doing. And I'm going to shut my social media page down. I'm going to be 60. Fuck I'm going to do on social media? Grin at the people? Are you for real? Seriously. These people out here, you worried about the wrong shit. I'm not trying to dominate nothing about that man. What I said was respect that man. That shit that y'all be doing, talking about him foul and all that. Stop that shit. Leave that man alone. And the rest of them. Him and the rest of them. You know, this nigga came home. He got a chance to come home. You got a chance to come home, and the first thing you do is hop on fucking YouTube to tell about the crimes that you and this man committed. Who the fuck, what dude do God know want his wife on a fucking documentary talking about him, trashing him with a nigga that took his life? Y'all don't pay attention. Bitch was never married to that man. What dude got 100 years want to entertain some shit like that? Like let's be realistic about this shit. Y'all want to talk shit about me, but y'all can't fuck in my business. My brain is too big than y'all. I got too much intelligence for you raggedy ass bitches. Telling y'all stay in y'all lane. Y'all don't want to fuck with me. Believe me. All that shit you gotta pay attention is to keep that man in there. I don't want him in there. It ain't about me. Like I said, it's the fucking reality of the whole situation. I'm looking at this man post this man baby pictures. Fuck want to see his baby pictures on the internet. He a gangster. Fuck y'all doing? Yes, I do, Mr. Check It. I'm gonna get one. What y'all doing? Y'all posting that man shit like that, disrespecting that man. Keep that man business out y'all motherfucking mouth and keep my name out y'all motherfucking mouth. I'm the best that ever did it, and I know I am, and I'm gonna stand on that because I honor mine. Fuck y'all talking about. Go ahead with that shit. Back the fuck up. Weigh in on somebody else with that dumb shit. Get on somewhere. Let them niggas in jail breathe, man. Let
One
them
thing
breathe.
I want to say to you, excuse me, before you leave, one thing I want to say to you is you really open my eyes up to the validity that social media and platforms like mine and others have the power that it has on these individuals that's in jail. Like, you know.
Exactly.
And you got my word as a journalist or a real nigga. Fuck a journalist. I'm just a nigga on camera. They started calling me a journalist, so I ran with the shit. But you know, I'm just a nigga with a camera. You feel me? And you got my word. I ain't got shit else to say. We already discussed what we discussed behind closed doors. There's no reason for me to bring that up. I'm not that type of person. But you got my word. I ain't got shit else to say about that situation. You know what I'm saying? Right. Unless I'm responding to somebody else about it, like that fuck nigga that won't face me. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, you got my word. I ain't got nothing else. You know, I can't speak for everybody else because everybody ain't the same. You know, but like I said, you definitely opened my eyes up to the way that the justice system and the government looks at these platforms in a way we see.
They watching this shit. They watching it and they weeping and they laughing. You know, I'ma say this. I found out that every year the feds that lock them dudes up, they have a party. Them feds, they old as shit, man. They in their 60s and 90s and shit. Every year they have a party to celebrate that they locked them dudes up. But y'all want to sit up here and fake trash their name and talk all this dumb shit about them and put them out there like that. For what? And you got to also think the people that's doing it, what are you accomplishing? One or two things. You either think you're going to get some money for it or you keeping them in that cell, man. It's no other way to look at this shit. It's no other way to look at it. Because you damn sure ain't helping them rise to the top to get out. You're not doing that.
Right on.
So,
Jack, you want to tell us how you got your bar started?
I actually jumped out there and said to myself, this is what I want to do, and I'm going to do it. So it wasn't like, which I probably should have did. I probably should have sat down and made like a whole platform, but I didn't. I just was like, I'm going to find a place. If they let me lease it, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do this bar. And then I started looking like online and stuff like that to find, you know, like wholesale stuff for hookahs and what I wanted to sell. And I don't smoke it. So by me going certain places and seeing other people smoking it, and then I felt as though that was the young people generation. That's what they doing now. They're smoking hookah. So yeah. I started looking online. Yeah, so I looked online and I started going through little things and, you know, trying to see, well, if I can buy 100 of these, how much would that cost? So I put my finances to it and leveled it out. Like, if I jump out here and take this place, I'm gonna have to pay for the lease in every month, and I'm gonna have to fix the place up, and I'm gonna have to double back and get all the necessities that I need. So that's really all I did. I just made up in my mind that's what I wanted to do.
You ever think about making your own hookahs like them dudes in Detroit? Like the Arabic community, that hookah lounge shit is real big with them. You feel me? Like during the pandemic even, they got fucking tents around their hookah lounges where you can sit outside and be 6 feet away from whoever you smoke a hookah with, and they can still open. That's why I asked you if you would get around it. But what I'm saying is, like, if you go to the gas station or the liquor store, they make their own. They got cups with oranges in their heads and aluminum foil around them. It might be cheaper if you make your own hookah and sell your own. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you.
I'm gonna look into that. I'm really gonna look into. I didn't know that. I'm gonna look. Damn.
Yeah, they call you the coolest. You go in the cooler. It's Skittles, Starburst, Orange Hop. You get your little thing. You go bring it up. They give you the hookah. Yeah. They give you a charcoal, your hookah, and everything right there at the register. Just $10.
I'm gonna look into that. I'm gonna find out about that. I'm gonna really find out about that. Mm-hmm.
You got to figure out a way to maximize your bread. You know what I'm saying?
to get it done. Yeah, I'm gonna look into that. I really am. But I thank you for letting me come on your show and letting me open up and vent, you know what I'm saying, to what I felt that was needed. Free Tone and E. Hicks. Exactly. That's right, Mr. Checker. Freedom. Freedom.
It was a blessing to have you. I appreciate you coming to my platform to speak out. I know this is very irregular for you. This ain't regular. You don't do this. You know what I'm saying? And whenever you create your own platform, I got your back.
I'm gonna get into my own platform. I really am. Everybody was like, they didn't think I was gonna do it. They was like, she ain't gonna do it. I was like, no, I already gave them my picture. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I really appreciate you letting me come on, you know, and share what I had to share. Y'all, for the audience, y'all was real nice and pleasant. I hope y'all really just understood and got, you know, my point of view, what I was saying and what I wanted to get out there, really.
I would love to have you back so we can completely talk about your life, not these people that's trying to intervene in your life, not the Pink Panther, none of them other mothers. You know what I'm saying? I want to talk about Miss Gilmore the next time. You know what I'm saying? Is that all right with you?
Most definitely. I'm gonna get it together. All right.
I'm gonna hold you to it. I appreciate you coming out, and I'll talk to you a little bit later. Thank you, everybody, for coming out and checking us out.
All right, good night. Good night, y'all.
Good night.